Wauwatosa West. I'm Jatiyah Robinson.
I'm Cecilia Ellifson.
Today is Friday, November 14th.
And welcome to TWToday.
I happen to notice that you and I are wearing the same shirt.
Yep, and you know why. Because it's opening night for Dear Evan Hansen.
Hopefully you got your tickets.
Shows will continue through the 22nd.
Me and Cece went backstage before the rehearsal to ask actors and tech crew about how it's going so far.
Going great. The actors have been killing it. We're adding in lights today. It should be really pretty based off everything that I've seen. And it's on first listen, I've never really seen the show before, but it's really sort of making me feel emotions, which is not something that I usually get the first time through a show. So it's going pretty well.
I think it is going amazing, and I think it's going to be even more amazing than how it's gone already. I mean, just throughout rehearsals, it gets better every single day. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to share this message with everyone. You know, I mean, Dear Evan Hansen does have a story that, you know, it hits home to so many people, and I'm very excited to share it with everyone.
I'm so excited for opening night. How about Taya? Why do you look so sad?
I just wish I had someone to talk to about my problems and maybe give me some advice.
Sounds like you need a mentor.
What's that?
A mentor is a person who gives help and advice, often to a younger person. We actually have a mentor program here at West. Me and Sarah are in it.
Oh, really? What do you do as a mentor?
We are assigned a student from Eisenhower or Whitman to meet every week, and I'm having trouble telling you all what we do. So we have a segment to teach you more about the mentor program made by Amari, Baylor.
I'm so excited to learn more.
So you guys will get training sessions from a guy named Linnell Ramey. We bring him on. He's an outside organization called MKE Mentors. So he has that organization outside of West, and he goes around to different schools in the Milwaukee County area, gets mentors ready, talks to you about like how to interact with kids, what the goals should be of those sessions, things like that.
I'm excited about meeting new kids and learning about their everyday lives and seeing what goes on.
So you pick your grade level, you say your interests, and then Mr. Stein, who's the principal over at Ike, and then Ms. Dianich, the principal over at Whitman, take those interests and match it up with another student that they want you to be their mentor who has at least some of those same interests.
I want to have kids of my own one day, so I just want to like work and see how kids think at a young age and what my kids might think and why they might act the way they act and stuff at a young age.
Even if they're at Whitman, even if they're an 8th grader, right? Like they just haven't had the lived experiences that you guys have had. So making sure that keeping it appropriate, but trying to relate those to future situations that they're going to have, or helping them like have a more mature perspective taking, will help them when they get in those situations to be able to read them and handle them a little bit better once they get to the high school level.
What made me want to get into it, I think, is just I saw the benefits of it early on, right? Whether it was peer mentoring or having an adult mentor. Like I mentioned earlier, I got 2 of the same best friends since 1984, and they have been my peer circle since then. And I realized that you have to have the right circle to be successful, right? I think, therefore, I have to give that message to young people. Like, you can't get anywhere alone, but you gotta have the right circle to get where you wanna go to. So whether that's college, whether that's work, relationships, you name it, you gotta have the right circle to do that. So that's what I wanna be able to give young people, and I think that's what mentoring does. So.
You can learn patience with a kid, or you can learn patience throughout life, because a kid can be very obnoxious, and so yeah, it just helps you better yourself as a person, really. I would recommend this because it gives you a good opportunity to go connect with the younger generation and just see other perspectives, like younger perspectives, and what's going on with them.
It's time for the daily announcements.
Hey, class of 2026.
Do you like pizza?
Well, who doesn't?
Well, the class of 2026 is having a fundraiser by selling $15 Illuminati's frozen pizza coupons. One coupon is good for one 9-inch frozen deep dish pizza.
For more information, please check your email. The girls' basketball team is having a fundraiser. Help support them by coming to Raising Cane's on 124th and Capitol.
On Tuesday, November 18th from 4 to 10 p.m.
Are you a boy?
Are you interested in swim?
And also dive?
Well, the boys' swim and dive team's first practice is Monday, November 17th in the Wauwatosa East pool.
You don't even need experience to join.
On top of signing up with the athletic department, please fill out the form in your daily announcement.
Hey, Cece, have you had your phone taken?
Unfortunately, I have.
I wonder how our fellow Trojans have adapted to this new phone policy since the last time we asked them.
Well, we all know how I've adapted.
Well, this isn't all about you. E.J. Jackson collected data about this new phone policy. Let's have a look.
Hey, what's up, brothers and sisters? In June, the Wauwatosa School District implemented a cell phone policy requiring all students to store their phones away all day. This policy requires all students to keep their phones, headphones, smartwatches off and store it from 7:40 to 3:10. While some opinions may vary, one thing is clear: the ban is reshaping the school experience at Wauwatosa West. One of the biggest challenges for students is getting used to the policy. For senior Antonio Johnson, coming back off a summer of using his cell phone, it was easy to forget the rule. It took a little bit of time to get used to.
Yes, I got my phone taken. I was just on it. I pulled it out, forgot about the rule, and the teacher just happened to see me with the phone out.
One of the biggest challenges and frustrations is for students not being able to use their phones during passing periods, lunch, and study halls. The away all day policy means that the phone is away all day, even during these non-academic times. For a student like Naomi Springfield, the policy is too strict and we should be allowed to use our phones during free periods.
I was in study hall, so I feel like if I'm in study hall or like lunch, I feel like there should be some let up. Like, I think we was doing really good how we had it last year, where we had like no phones in class.
The Wauwatosa School District is not alone. Many schools in the school district have been banning cell phones in schools. As of summer, over 22 states have passed the law or banned restricted phones in schools. 18 of the states is bell-to-bell ban, and the research is pretty clear that excessive phone use can cause challenges to mental health and academic performance. Junior Amari Baylor is taking several AP and dual credit classes and found cell phone ban very helpful for helping him stay focused in class.
I think it's good, like in classes, especially like I'm in a lot of APs and dual Roman classes. So like for me, that's good because like I'm able to like focus and actually be in the class and be present in the class.
Wauwatosa West Dean of Students was initially worried about the students' compliance with the policy, but has found out the students have gotten comfortable with the policy quickly.
Just sort of taking a look back. So if we just look at yesterday, we had about 10 student pickups, so first violation students. And as far as students who are on their second or higher violation, which becomes a parent pickup, I believe that yesterday we only had two students that were elevated to that point. Yeah, so there was, after I believe the second week, we kind of polled together and we did do a count. Compared to the high school, we may have had 10 more phones, very small discrepancy in the numbers. We do see a greater difference between the high school to the middle school level. And I think just because at the middle school level, the phones aren't as big a part of the culture as they are once the students get to high school.
As you can see, the consequences for having your phone on are too strict. For the first offense, students will collect their phone at the end of the day. For the second offense, parents may pick their phone up. For the third offense, students will have to turn their phone into the office until the end of the day. According to the Dean of Students, Christian Farago, the number of students at the first time violation have decreased from September to October. In September, there were a total of 200 phone violations. In October, it was 91. Additionally, the number of students with more than one violation is also low. As of students, there were only 200 first-time violations in September, 65 second violations in September, 19 third violations, and about 7 fourth violations. As you can see, many students' opinions may vary. Students like Naomi feel like the policy is just a little bit too strict. Students like Amari feel like it helps with academics. But students like Antonio, on the other hand, feel like they need a bit of time to get used to it. What you sisters and brothers think?
Wait, Cece, do you hear that?
I do hear that. Does this mean...
You know what time it is!
It's time for everyone's favorite segment,
The Sports!
Thank you guys. I'm Alexa Mallet.
And I'm Max Decker.
And welcome back to TWToday West Sports.
Our girls basketball season is coming up strong with their first game against Catholic Memorial this Saturday.
Make sure to show up and support our team.
I'm really looking forward to seeing them dive into their season.
Speaking of diving, the girls swim and dive team competes at state this afternoon.
Everyone needs to get ready to support seniors Jessica Thompson and Elena Conway, juniors Allison Meyer, Elena Coons, and Kaya Coons, and freshman Allison DeCastri.
Boys basketball has tryouts on Monday, November 17th.
Yes, and we were able to get some insight on how they're gearing up for their season.
The 2024 and 2025 boys basketball team was a memorable and historic season in TWToday West history. The team managed to win the school's first ever boys basketball state championship and held up the gold ball in March, defeating Racine Park 60-57. But they have to look beyond their past success and prepare for the upcoming season, trying to become back-to-back champions. The boys have been putting in the work in their weekly fall workouts, competing against each other in drills and scrimmages to help improve on their already stacked roster. The returning players that are committing to these workouts got to experience the once-in-a-lifetime moment of winning state. Seniors David Hennings and Roma Long were crucial players in winning the games in Madison. They talked about some of their favorite memories from their state championship season.
My favorite memory was the sectional semifinal game against Brookfield Central, that being our third time playing them, and we coughed up a game to them early in the season last year. I feel like we proved ourselves to a good team and beat them how we should.
My favorite memory was probably when we got together with the crowd and we got to hold the gold ball right after the buzzer beater ran off, and it just was a great feeling seeing everybody happy for us and seeing our family happy for us.
State tournament MVP Matthew Kosky had one of the strongest game stretches in state history. He described how he felt about the team's run to state and how they came together to eventually win it all.
I mean, the first half of the season, honestly, I wouldn't say it was a disappointment, but, you know, it really wasn't how I envisioned it to go, and I'm pretty sure a lot of my teammates can feel the same way about that. And, I mean, me and my coach had to talk halfway through the season, and, I mean, a lot of our goals and dreams weren't being met, so something had to change, something had to turn around. So, I mean, me and a lot of my teammates kind of came to a moment of realization. Was like, hey, it's kind of now or never. So everybody kind of turned on the switch, and, you know, everybody knows about the 13-game win streak we went on, and obviously going to win the games up in Madison, you know, that was all a big part of it.
Winning the state championship helps the returning players gain experience and learn lessons that can help them win the games over inexperienced teams this season.
Lessons we learned last year that we are continuing to apply this year are just staying persistent, as in doing the same work every day, being consistent with our work, just knowing that working hard and doing it every day will get us where we want to go because we got the same team.
The lessons that we'll be applying this season is just being able to stay locked in early, taking care of business right away. It's a long journey, so we're going to keep our bodies intact for sure.
I mean, obviously, I learned a lot from Jake. Jake Hansey graduated last year. So, I mean, I'm a senior now, so just being the leader, keeping everybody on the same page, because, you know, that last 5-6 games down the stretch, everybody's bodies are getting tired. You know, mentally, it's probably the toughest, you know, things I've ever been through. So, just making sure everybody stays, you know, physically tough and also mentally tough throughout the season.
TWToday West being one of the favorites to win all again does not mean they won't have to overcome obstacles that they be guaranteed to come across this upcoming season. The team is prepared for whatever is going to be coming at them.
The biggest challenge that we have to face this year, being defending state champions, will probably be that we have an X on our back every game that we play. Any team that we play is going to be their championship game, so we have to play our best every single game.
The preparations our team made to handle the target we have is just doing the same stuff we usually do, even though we did win a state championship, staying consistent in all our roles, and like our summer program and our fall program never changed. We do the same stuff we've been doing since my freshman year and since our coach has been here.
Well, I'm really looking forward to seeing the start of their season, especially after gaining their first state championship last season.
Any off-season athletes who are interested in staying in shape throughout the year should totally join SAS.
SAS meets every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and is a great opportunity to build confidence for next season and build relationships with new people.
Finally, our wrestling season starts off next Monday.
We're wishing the best to our team members and hoping for a successall season.
That's all we have for the sports this week. Let's spin back to the regular announcements.
That's all for this week's TW Today.
Have a great weekend, and
Yes.
we'll see you next week, Trojans.